Hello Pisces and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. Today we are going to take a look at your weekly tarot reading for January 12th through the 18th. If you guys find the messages helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you would like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is always welcome, and I upload messages daily. So, Pisces. Let's see what we can see for you guys. January 12th through the 18th, Spirit. We are going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. We'll move into the Fairy Tarot and then break it down with the original tarot. So let's see here. Also, guys, please keep in mind the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title. So if there's something in the title that resonates, there's most likely something in the message. If you would like more information on your birth chart, have your birth chart mapped for free, I do have a website linked below in the description box. There's no affiliation, just a free tool that I found useful for myself. And I thought I'd share. It's Astro Cafe, I believe. Also, guys, I do a drawing here every month for a free personal reading. If it's something you want to get entered into, comment your astrological sign below. And last but certainly not least, I pull a power thought card at the end of every message. So if you find that it's resonating, there's a helpful message within here. It is helpful to stay till the end. The power thought card, it's just a little positive affirmation that I pull at the end to kind of give it that little positive boost. So Pisces, go the distance, yang, and clean it up. So one theme that I see consistent here, go the distance and yang, are both active, taking charge, going the distance, putting in the work, taking action. Okay. I feel like what you're needing to take action in is being present, focusing on the day-to-day tasks, the chores, the daily chores is what I'm hearing. I feel like you've set your intentions and you know the plan that you want to execute, but now it's just taking those steps to execute it. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Most important message here for Pisces Spirit. Clean it up also talks about cleaning up your side of the street, cleaning up messes. Is there something that you might have to clean up, Pisces, before you can move forward? Let's see. Let's see. Well, these aren't clean it up cards, are it? So, Two of Summers, the Two of Cups, and the Sun card. So, this tells me that the plans that you are planning on are going to be perfectly executed. I do feel like this is a love reading for sure. There's a need here to listen to your heart. I feel like this is going to come unexpectedly. So there's a need to be balanced here in the approach, the movement forward. But I do feel like this is a very fulfilling connection. Okay, well, I feel like this is a very, very fulfilling connection, but you're feeling conflicted inside. You're unsure. You're uncertain. And so you're holding back. I feel like what the cards are saying is listen to your heart. If you're stuck between a mental and an emotional choice, listen to your heart. So let's see. Most important message for Pisces Spirit. What does Pisces need to see? Important message for this week, January 12th through the 18th. Okay. The Hierophant in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse. Let's get some more information out here. The Empress in reverse. Everything's reversed. The deck isn't reversed, I promise, guys. So, Pisces. What I'm seeing here is something that's unconventional. Okay, I'm just going to start with that. It's unconventional. It's not typical. It's not your typical reading. So this isn't going to resonate with everyone. What's coming out here in the cards so far is there's a situation that is being presented to you. And I feel like even though this may be a person that you are physically attracted to, this is more of a situation that has to do with money. Okay, so either this is like a sugar daddy or something along those lines where this is not a traditional relationship. It's more money motivated. Is what I'm getting here. Now, with the Empress in reverse, 10 of Pentacles, this could be a scenario where you're... Why am I thinking about a situation where a person is like... What are those called? Where you have a baby for somebody else. Where you carry a baby for another person for money. Something like that. Now, I feel like this is causing some confusion within you. And I want to get down to, I want to dig a little bit deeper because I want to see what this confusion is surrounding. But I'm feeling here that you're not feeling like you want to do this. With the Page of Swords in reverse, I feel like you aren't up for the challenge. You don't want to execute this. You don't want to go through with this. And even though part of you, emotionally, you don't want to go through with this, intellectually, with the money involved or whatever, somebody might say, why would you not do that? But some people... they can't, it's a morality thing. King of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups here. Okay, I do feel like you're going to make the right decision. I feel like you just need a little bit of time to think about this. And just be very practical, weigh the pros and cons, just like any situation, weigh the pros and cons, maybe create a timeline for yourself. If it is a relationship where You're more of like, it's not an emotional type of a relationship. Maybe set a timeline where, I want it to be this much time to see if it develops into something more. And if it doesn't, then I have to be more emotionally fulfilled. With the cards coming out on the top here, I do feel like there is a little bit of emotions involved here. And I feel like this is on the other person's side too. I feel like they would be a very caring, very loving husband or wife, but maybe there's maybe they have some confidence issues of why they're offering this money. Now, it very well could be that they have maybe they have a wife where the marriage has dissolved or whatever, but they can't leave because of financial ties, whatever the case may be here. I feel like taking your time and thinking about this. Okay, just take your time and think about this, because I do feel like it could turn out better than you think. Okay, so just give it time. Just give it time. Also, when you're going through this process of thinking about it, right? Trying to make a decision. Make sure you have in your mind what it is that you want. What do you envision the outcome being out of this scenario? Do you want love, romantic, emotional fulfillment, and that's what your focus is? Or would you consider maybe starting a relationship based on finances and seeing if it grew into something more? Because I do feel like there is passion here. There is, emotional attachment. There's definitely emotions here involved. Okay? We have the wand coming out, the Ace of Wands. If everybody knows what this is, it means passion, and some people interpret it a little bit different than others. I feel like this is a victory. This is it's going to be hard to accept, but I feel like once you make this decision, once you make this call, it's going to come naturally. Now, granted, there's some healing that needs to take place. I feel like this is on both people's parts. The healing, the Four of Swords is really like resting, rejuvenating. It's like a healing period. When warriors back in the old times, especially in ancient Chinese tradition, they used to use ice baths to heal themselves. You can look it up. There's still certain fighting cultures that still use ice baths as healing techniques. And when I see this Four of Swords, that's what I think, because he's laying there in the ice. He's laying there in the snow. I feel like you're in this isolation period, or that's where you need to go to make this decision. Just take a step back from everybody. Focus on what it is that you truly want. Period. Out of relationships. And then after that, you can take your time and decide, if this situation is going to align with your highest good. Because I get the sense here that you even though the money sounds nice, that you're not wanting to, it doesn't appease you. You need that emotional connection. Okay? Just take your time. Figure it out. Okay? It's going to come together. Some planning. Planning may help with the situation. But definitely protect yourself. If you do decide to move forward with this and there's money involved, maybe have like a little stash spot, a little safety deposit box that only you have the key to. Yes, I have a bachelor's degree in finances, everyone. So, money, money, money. I feel like you may accept this offer. Now, if you do, make sure you start that business. Make sure you put money away for a rainy day. Don't, just because you come into a relationship where there's money, it doesn't mean you have to hinder yourself or your ideas. Okay, this is just going to be an opportunity for you to promote your ideas. You know, you now have the financial backing, or will, for the energy that I'm picking up here. It's going to be interesting to see how many views this video gets, because this is a very specific reading. I am going to do an extended though, just for shits and giggles. I'll do an extended reading. I'm going to take a look at this person. I want to see what their position is. I'm going to be a little snoopy. See how they're coming across with their mind, where their mind is at. I'm going to take a look at where this is headed, the outcome. We'll get the Psychic Tarot. We'll pull out the Archangel Guidance cards, the whole shebang. So, Pisces, if you want to join us over there on Vimeo, you're more than welcome. Link will be below in the description box. Guys, so you heard it here first. I do feel like listening to your heart for sure, okay, but also focusing on this balance. You know, if the offer is good enough, could you make that sacrifice, the year, 2 years, to see if this could go anywhere? The power thought card, Pisces, that came out for you is, I trust my inner wisdom. As I go about my daily affairs, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. So, Pisces, I trust my inner wisdom. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing, sharing. You guys are amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.